Davao City is the largest city in the world in terms of land area. It serves as the regional center of the Davao region and was awarded as the most livable city in the Philippines by the Department of Tourism. Davao City is considered as the Philippines' Asian city of the future and the crown jewel of Mindanao, since the city is the most important financial and trade center and the richest city in Mindanao. In line with its flourishing economy, the government continues to tap the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, to be the main proponent responsible for the protection of social welfare rights and promotion of social development. The DSWD envisions a society where the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged are empowered for an improved quality of life. Towards this end, DSWD will be the world standard for the delivery of coordinated social services and social protection for poverty reduction by 2030. Its mission is to develop, implement, and coordinate social protection and poverty reduction solutions for and with the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged. DSWD core values are respect for human dignity, integrity, and service excellence. The DSWD major final outputs are formulation, advocacy, monitoring and evaluation of social welfare and development plans, policies, and programs. Standard setting, licensing and accreditation of social welfare and development agencies. Provision of support services and technical assistance to intermediaries. Provision of community-based and center-based services. Strategic support services. One of the protective services provided by DSWD is alternative parental care through the Foster Family Care Program. It is the right of every child to grow up and be nurtured by his own family. Family life with a satisfactory relationship between the parents and the child results into a wholesome, happy family. As such, this must be fostered and preserved whenever possible. There are instances, however, when the family is unable to care for the child due to separation, family breakdown, unwed motherhood, abandonment, illness, extreme poverty, among others. Hence, substitute family care becomes necessary. The child has to be cared elsewhere temporarily until such time that his or her parents are ready to resume their parental responsibilities or until a more permanent placement is arrived at. The provision of substitute family care is essential for the child's continuing growth and development while he or she is away from his or her own family. Foster family care is the most nurturing out-of-home placement for children in need of temporary substitute family care. While there are residential facilities available, a child grows best in a family where he or she is given individualized care and nurturing, and his or her needs are met. What is foster family care? Foster family care is the provision of planned substitute parental care to a child by a licensed foster family when the child's biological parents are unable to care for the child. The foster family is not related to the child. Foster family care is temporary in nature. Care can be short-term or less than 6 months, or long-term, meaning 6 months or more. Its goal is to return the child to his or her biological family, or prepares the child for permanent placement, such as adoption. Finally, foster care does not alienate the child from his or her biological family. Foster family care also aims to enhance the parental functioning of the biological family of the child to the fullest extent and assist them in working out the eventual reunification with the child, or to arrange for other alternative family care when such return is not possibly recommended. Foster family care develops and maintains a pool of licensed foster families through a continuing development program aimed at enhancing and sustaining their interest, motivation, and capabilities as foster families. DSWD provides supervision and support services to licensed foster families to ensure quality care. A child from infancy to below 18 years of age may benefit from the foster family care. Who needs foster care? Child under the custody of DSWD, or any child caring or placing agency who is not yet legally free for adoption but needs individual attention in a family setting. Child who was abandoned by parents in hospitals, in other places, or with relatives who are not qualified or incapable to care for him or her. Child whose parents are in crisis, thereby temporarily unable to provide adequate care. Child awaiting adoptive placement who needs to experience family life in preparation to his or her adoption. Child who needs long-term family care but cannot be placed for adoption or residential care. Child who needs special protection because of physical, mental, or emotional difficulties, whose parents or guardians cannot handle them, and institutional facilities are not available. Child who commits light or minor offense, but is unable to fully take care or protect himself or herself from abuse, neglect, cruelty, and exploitation because of mental or physical disability or condition. How does one become a foster family? Applicants should not be over 60 years of age, but not under 25 years old, and must possess a sound decision-making capability and a genuine interest in parenting a non-related child. Applicants may either be legally married, widowed, solo parent, single, separated, or whose marriage has been annulled and able to provide a wholesome family atmosphere. Applicants must have a healthy and harmonious relationship with each family member. Applicants must be of good moral character, emotionally secured, and financially able to provide the family's needs. Applicants must be willing to be trained to further hone their knowledge, attitude, and skills in caring for children with special needs. Applicants and family members must be mentally and physically fit and free from contagious and infectious diseases. What are the documents required? Marriage contract, birth certificate, medical certificate, recent family picture, NBI or police clearance, latest income tax return, and 3 character references. What are the expectations from foster parents? To treat the child as their own, providing physical, emotional, social, mental, and spiritual needs. Willing to meet with their social worker regularly, discuss the child's progress and problems. Willing to cooperate in getting any special help for the child, like medical help, psychological, and psychiatric therapy whenever necessary. In the event of hospitalization or other emergency situation, the foster parents are expected to inform their social worker within 24 hours. Cooperate in regard to visits of the child with his parents or adoptive parents and the child's eventual discharge to them.
Happy.
Very happy. Enjoy kaayo pag uli sa balay mawala ang kapoy sa work. Especially when the baby smiles. Ay, parang walang nangyari kay mommy the whole day, no?
Yes, sir.